Hey guys, what's going on? This is the 101 for Gym Church, and this is going to be my first podcast. And this one is on my old pre-workouts, and this is Bentacort Bnox. Okay, so um, I love this pre-workout. My go-to supplement, but unfortunately they did away with it. So this pre-workout used to have testosterone booster, basically Bnox reloaded, right? Energy, strength, focus, and endurance. And trust me, that it did very well. I used to get plenty of energy, raw power, but always controlled. That's the number one thing that I look for in my pre-workouts, right? So when I show you guys the new pre-workout, same thing, control, right? So supplement facts on this bottle right here, which is a small bottle, 1 scoop for 20. The big bottle, which I usually used to get until they started running out, was 30 servings, 1 scoop. So now, carbs, I can care less. B6, vitamin B6, yes. Magnesium, yes. And zinc, yes. Citrulline, yes. Beta-alanine, yes. Betaine and taurine, yes. That's, I had to have it. One important one, ashwagandha root extracts. Amazing. Tribulus extract. Maca roots. Black pepper extract. Love those ingredients. But one thing that I used to love is that it didn't have those critical ingredients that would drive you crazy, like the colors and stuff like that. They used kind of like beads and stuff like that to make the colors. I love that, right? And so basically a full dose of this was just basically a scoop, right? And pre-workout. I used to drink it before, right? Not after the workout. So I only drank it once a day. A lot of people will use this in conjunction. Let's say, for example, if they're gonna go running in the afternoon or something like that. But I always did it once a day, and the reason why is because I didn't want to overdo it. And on the weekends, I would not actually consume any, right? Now I actually am, and what I'll do is I'll take like a quarter of a scoop with my creatine and stuff like that in the morning on the weekends, with my vitamins, which I drink on the weekends too, so 7 days a week, but my pre-workout in less dosage when I have days off. But let me tell you something. So for my workouts, I like looking for vitamins and supplements that are gonna give me what I want. And what I mean by that is, okay, when I need the raw power, and it's not that I want it, it's that it just does it, right? When you get that pump and everything is going, you're supposed to drink the pre-workout like half an hour before your workout. Some people do it an hour before. I don't. It's usually half an hour before my workout, and I can still feel it and very controlled, right? This is the reason why I'm just going to be honest with you. You know, when I first tried C4, I felt like there was too much caffeine. There was too much going on. The red 40, the yellow 5, that shit was driving me crazy. So I immediately went ahead and stopped taking it. I see no reason to do it. Another thing is that I notice, no shame on Walmart or anything like that, but if you can find your product on Walmart, I don't want it, okay? That's the reason why I stopped taking protein. I forgot the name of the protein. You can now find it at Walmart, and I was like, no way, stopped. So honestly, right now, I don't actually drink protein. I just eat my protein, basically meat. I just eat meat, that's it. Good amount of meat throughout the day for a good amount of workout. But a conjunction of all that plus sleep plus a good pre-workout, man, it leads to an amazing workout. Now the thing is like, think about it like this, right? So how did I come about this company? So I was looking for, I think I went to Vitamin Shop. That's right, I went to Vitamin Shop. I went in there And I was looking for something different, and I asked the person there, what else do you guys have? And they were like, okay, we have a company over here, and this company basically, uses like beetroot and stuff like that. Not beetroot, but beet juice, to make the color red. Basically, I don't think it has sugar. No, it doesn't have sugar. So there you go. That's what I'm trying to say. It has caffeine, obviously, right? Which is a key important component to the pre-workout, correct? But I liked it, all the right ingredients that they had. Now, this got reformulated. The first one was amazing, but honestly, I think this one was better. So what ended up happening, from what I know of, right, my little research, is that Vitamin Shop ended up buying Bnox, which they used to sell. And so what usually happens, they buy them out, and then they close down shop, because they also have their very own line of supplements, right? So, that's what happens, So they bought them out, and they ended up closing shop, man. So, kind of sad or whatever, but my new pre-workout kicks in like a mule. Love it. Gives me enough control. Gives me kind of like, when I need it, it gives me that not one, but it just gives me, it just gives me that rush when I need it, right? When I have the weight in my hand, and that's what I look for, right? In between my workouts, I can care less, right? I don't want it. It's when I actually have the bar in my hand, when I'm about to do 315 or something crazy like that. Can I count on you? Okay? Bnox used to do it, right? From Benton Court. Love the company. I was taking their protein at one time. On Fridays only. Listen to this, man. I got huge. Just taking one scoop once a day on a Friday, I was getting huge. Like, yeah, that company was amazing. But we have a new one now, and I wouldn't trade. I wouldn't go back. So that one right there, we're going to do a review on, because it's the new one we're using. And yes, we used it for a month. And yes, I went like a week or two without pre-workout. That way, in the old pre-workout, we out the system, and I can notice the difference. And man, I tell you what, kick like a mule. Control when I needed, rush when I needed. Just the power's there. I've noticed the power. I don't feel as thirsty, I think. This one right here did make me thirsty. I used to drink a lot of water. I don't know why, but still was good, because I needed the water, right? When you're working out, you need that water and consistency. This was very consistent, right? When I needed it, it was there. But again, we're not using it because guess what? They no longer make it. So, company got shut down. Now, I will tell you this much. If you read the label, it says pre-workout and testosterone booster. You can never tell. I really don't. I think that was maybe just a gimmick or whatever. Testosterone booster really didn't do anything. This is dietary supplement. They always say that, you know what I'm saying? So, energy, yep. Strength, yep. Focus, yes. Okay? And endurance. So, with the energy, right, especially when I started doing my lateral movements, all my drills and stuff like that, that's when I noticed the energy, right? And the focus was when I had to, just go ahead and focus on one thing. And that focus was tuning into what I had to do. It did its job. Another thing, the strength. Yeah, I went up a lot. Now, I don't know, maybe it's because, I went all the way to 230 pounds, and I went up. But, yeah, I noticed the strength. So, but think about it like this, right? So we went up to 230 pounds, right? But this didn't make me gain the weight. What this do is give me the support to get there, right? And we weren't taking protein, right? We were taking a multivitamin, but that wasn't it. What got me to where I needed to go with this fella right here. And obviously, this is not going to make me gain any weight. It was just eating for, for what I had to do there for the moment, right? Basically, that's what it was, right? I said, hey, man, I'm saying I got to get a little bit bigger, and I did, And at the same time as I was getting bigger, I was getting stronger, I was getting faster. My endurance was up, just everything. And honestly, a lot of it was from here. Endurance is the next one that it talks about. Yeah, my endurance was there. Every day I was doing the same thing. Think about it like this. I was waking up at 3:45 in the morning. I was already dressed by like 4:10. I would drink my vitamins and my pre-workout, go out the door. I used to walk a mile. So I was walking a mile and still had pre-workout, right? And I was walking, I was doing everything I had to do every day, up to 2 hours in the gym. And it was all that right there. So my expectations of buying a pre-workout that actually was even close to this was crazy, right? And it went well. It went amazing. But they do have a difference. So I'm going to make a podcast. I'm going to make a video of my new pre-workout, and then I'm going to make a video comparing them, and then I'm going to make a video of my creatine. So everything that I take, I'm going to make a video on, because I've made a lot of changes, and I'm going to talk about the previous that I used to take and the one I'm taking now. But I'm not going to be showing the previous, right? This is the only one, the only comparison I'm going to do, that I'm going to show the previous, right? Because this was the hugest gap that I had to fill, right? I told myself, I was like, wow, like the vitamins was nothing, right? As long as they had certain ingredients and certain vitamins, that's all I needed, right? Really, it wasn't much, right? The vitamins are for support, and basically that's about it. But this right here, that was a game changer for me, been taking that supplement for like about 5 years, close to 6 years. So it was huge for me to make a change. And I'm completely happy with the new one, but I do miss it, right? Like if I could take both, I would. Would I have making a change if the company wasn't shut down? No, I would have still been taking this, except for the bigger bottle. Bentacort. If you can get your hands on it, I don't know if they still have it, but the Bnox Reloaded, amazing if you can get your hand on it, right? They still have a few bottles out there. I think it was like $20 for the small one, and about 35 to 40 for the, I think it's 1 pound. Let's see this. Yeah. So this is 14.1 ounces. So the other one was 1 pound. And yeah. So the other one, yeah, is really good value for 30 servings. So I will also go with what was a better pre-workout per money, right? Per gram and stuff like that. I'm not gonna say it right now, but this was a good value, very good value. 30 days for basically like 35, depending, $40, depending on the flavor also, right? So yeah, yeah, we miss it, man. But out with the old and with the new, right? So, all right, guys. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about my breakdown. It's my first one, so I mean, hey, I could be criticized. That's cool, you know what I'm saying? Let me know what you guys think about the review, about the product. Have you used the product? Do you want to use it? You can. I think you can get them on eBay right now, online somewhere. You can still find them, and if you want to test it, go ahead, but you will not get no more. So just wait for next week, and I'll make a video on the new pre-workout. So, and I'll tell you guys the next week after that which one I prefer, okay? All right? Value, everything, direct comparison, okay, guys? All right, guys. This is the 101 for Gym Church. Please trust the process, and I'll see you in the next one.